Chapter 53. Does spirituality mean dissolving all our concepts? Yes. You have forgotten your identity, and that is why you need spirituality. Prior to this body-based knowledge, there was no spirituality and no knowledge. There were no concepts of gods and goddesses, no concepts of disciples and devotees. All these concepts of gods, goddesses, masters, disciples, and spiritual knowledge came along with the body. So we need to dissolve each and every concept. You could say that the spirit touching with the body was accidental. When this occurred, you started saying I. Because you started experiencing this I and feeling it, a whole new history came into being. This illusory history is filled with illusory concepts such as I, man, woman, birth, death, last birth, future birth, etc., etc. To come out from all this illusion, we need spirituality. And once it has done its job, once it has served its purpose, it can be thrown out. Because spirituality, like everything else, is an illusion. And after conviction, nothing else is required. Your invisible reality is speaking, listening, watching, acting. That invisible reality is currently not known to you. You need a master and spiritual knowledge to make it known. Let us scrutinize the body. The body belongs to the 5 elements. After death, it dissolves back into the elements. The entire body, including the mind, ego, and the intellect, the subtle body, is a creation of these 5 elements. Nothing remains except your selfless self. Selfless self is not visible. It is invisible. It cannot be recognized or identified. That is why I always say that it is unidentified, where there is neither an experiencer nor experience. What is reality? You will find out. You will receive answers from within. Remember that the Master is not separate from you. Ultimate truth is not separate from you. As long as you are measuring yourself in the body form, you will not be able to identify yourself, that you are ultimate truth. There is no search. Where all search ends, there you are. You do not need to search for truth because you are truth. Why go elsewhere to find that which is only in you? Everything is within you, but you are not aware. And that is why you are roaming and wandering here and there. This wandering should be brought to a halt. Show everyone respect. Take care of your body and take care of your family members. At the same time, however, there should be the conviction within you that I am nothing to do with all this body-based knowledge. I am nothing to do with body-based relations. Shankaracharya says, all these relations are fictitious, artificial, imaginary relations. My father, my sister, my wife, my son, my master, my God. They are all a fiction. All these relations have absolutely no grounding in reality because prior to beingness there were no relations. No father, no mother, sister, brother, wife, master, God, etc. There was absolutely nothing. And when you leave the body, where will all your relatives and relations be? There is no you. And there is no you that has any relations. That is ultimate truth. When all these imaginary concepts of relations and relationships have dissolved, along with all your desires, what is left is nothingness. And within that nothing, there is something that is unknown. The unknown came into existence in the known. When the unknown became known, you announced your existence as I am. Spirituality has nothing to do with holiness or piety. Spirituality has one purpose and one purpose alone, which is to erase illusion and establish your original identity, that you are ultimate truth. Talking incessantly is meaningless. Identify yourself. Identify yourself through meditation. Through it, a complete cleansing process will take place. So please try to identify yourself. Meditation is a powerful tool, and it will effectively dissolve all your concepts, slowly, silently, permanently. And then reality will open up within you. You will begin to see with your spiritual eyes and not with these eyes. You will be wearing God's spectacles, and you will come to know that what you thought to be true is in fact untrue. That conviction will appear, and that is sufficient. You can read books, you can listen to anyone if you wish, but be careful not to become their victims. 9 times out of 10, these so-called teachers are imposing their own illusory concepts on you, and thus creating more layers on your presence. Don't accept any more concepts such as past birth, future birth, past sin, future sin, gods and goddesses, kundalini, and so on. You are to come out of all these concepts because everything is a concept, and concepts appeared along with the body. Prior to the body, no concepts. That reality is supposed to be absorbed, engraved within you. That is enough. Discard all body-based concepts. There are many different religions, all of them causing great confusion. It is said in the Bhagavad Gita, discard all religions. All religions are fictitious, imaginary religions. Religion is not bad. Religion exists to offer society a peaceful atmosphere because human beings are always in conflict, fighting and struggling with each other. Therefore, we have religion to establish some peace and happiness. However, behind every religion there is dispeace, conflict and struggle. Those who belong to one religion declare it to be better than the rest or the best. My religion is greater than yours. This sentiment should not be there. All religions have their imperfections. Though they are good in principle, the way they have been implemented is very, very bad indeed. There is a great deal of hypocrisy. Behind the curtain of religion, there are power struggles with everyone fighting each other. This should not happen. Here we are trying our best to incorporate and deliver all the necessary spiritual knowledge to seekers through these discourses, as well as through the books such as Selfless Self, I Am That, Master of Self-Realization, and this book, Ultimate Truth. They are very good books because they are pragmatic. They are trying to convince the invisible listener within you that except your selfless self there is nothing. You are ultimate truth. After conviction, you can live anywhere in the world. You can be doing anything, eating anything without any problem, because you will know that you're not the body and you're not the doer. Life becomes very, very simple indeed. You have all the knowledge. Just convince yourself that nothing is true. Convince yourself and you will have practical knowledge. Just now, you have theoretical knowledge. Make it practical. Apply the knowledge. You have all the information. I have told you everything. Nothing has been kept from you. I am not hiding anything from you. Nisargadatta Maharaj, Ranjit Maharaj, Siddharameshwar Maharaj and myself have not kept one grain of knowledge from you. Here everything is open. I have placed all the cards on the table. Now you know everything. It is now over to you to implement, enjoy, and absorb this knowledge. Go ahead. Do not delay. The visible world will vanish along with you. Firstly, you're a small baby. Then you become a young man, then an old man, and then some day or other, willingly or unwillingly, you will leave the body. It is not your identity. When you know reality, there should not be any fear around at all. If spirituality has done its job, you will be completely free from fear. You will be totally fearless when your time comes to leave the body. I am not dying. Death and birth do not apply to me because death and birth are body-related and not connected at all to my presence. The spirit presence within the body does not die. This will be your conviction. If an earthquake occurs, some buildings will start collapsing. And the sky? What happens to the sky? Nothing. The sky cannot collapse. An earthquake has no effect on the sky. Similarly, if anything goes seriously wrong with the body, it may die. But you cannot die because there is no death for the spirit. You are immortal. Through meditation, you will discard all the concepts of God, Brahman, Atman, etc., everything. The conviction will arise spontaneously. This is plain talk, direct talk, with no in-betweens.